Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini for the week of July the 28th to August the 3rd, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Fool, Major Arcana 4, Aries. What's coming towards you? The Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Fool. And the Fool is about having little to no worry, little to no baggage, and rolling the dice. No risk, no reward. I'm also getting an element of adventure, flexibility, adaptability, capability, and not have any fix or attachment to an outcome. Because when you fixate or attach to an outcome, you'll be disappointed every time because it never pans out that way. I'm also getting an energy on some kind of risk that you're taking and then overthinking it. So get grounded, because King of Pentacles can also be some kind of generous offering. And you're like, okay, is it foolish of me to pull out of this job's investment and go somewhere else? I'm also getting about playing the long game. So for the long haul. What is this Fool card? This could also be something that you're doing as well for business and career. Like King of Pentacles has the Midas touch. Anything you touch, you make more beautiful or turn it to gold. There also could be something about an investor versus the opportunist. So this is a calculated risk. What is this? Thinking before leaping. What is this Fool card? And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Two of Pentacles is weighing up your options, pros and cons to a situation. So I would definitely write down the pros and write down the cons to whatever situation on whatever adventure this is. It is also about mixed feelings and mixed emotions. So that can also be an element of my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. But there's an element of things going good for you with work and career. And, you know, King of Pentacles can also be somebody who's having their cake and eating it too. So there might be something about overspending, overeating, overindulgence, needing more rest, needing more sleep. Two of Pentacles is also having a lot of irons in the fire. So multitasking, going here, going there, and going everywhere. Because what's coming towards you is that Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. It is also anxiety, worry, and thinking worst case scenario. When worst case scenario never happens. It's something that we make up in our head that holds us back from something we want, dream of, and desire. I'm also getting something about a nightmare or a headache. So needing to drink more water, hydrate yourself. The best investment you will ever make is in self. What is this Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Letting go. Getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel, but finding more balance. And this is about expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, being consciously aware of what's something that is frustrating you or keeping you awake at night. And that could be some kind of dream, or there is something about this option, pros and cons to a commitment, relationship. It could be a new financial opportunity. I would just watch if this person, or you find yourself confused on where you stand with this person. Are they an opportunist? It means What can I get from this person rather than what can I give to Gem? So King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is also about social status. It can be about materialism, materialistic, or, you know, sitting on your throne, like having it made in the shade. It speaks of a prosperity, abundance, looking good, feeling good, making good money, crunching the numbers. And the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. And the Chariot is about stay on task and laser focus. It is also about fame and fortune, or something about travel. Travel plans. You might have a lot to do. So there's something about keeping your agenda light so you can do something spontaneously. Because I feel like there could be some kind of opportunity that comes up. And it's almost like, oh, should I go to this situation? Should I not go to this situation? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO with this 2 Pentacles. Like needing to be everywhere at once. And this is a fast-moving energy. Plane, train, automobile. So you could also travel for work or commute to work. Maybe it's a nightmare to you. But that's also about the task at hand. Focus on the thing that's directly in front of you. I'm also getting some kind of generous offering, possibly at a distance, or maybe even in a different, you know, city, state, country. In the blocked and challenged position is this Page of Pentacles. Now, my Page of Pentacles is about study and research. It is also maybe you're taking a course, taking a class, can't get it off the ground. This is also my breadcrumber card, or longing. It means your soul is longing for more. So pros and cons to rolling the dice on taking some kind of new avenue. No risk, no reward. And if anybody is throwing breadcrumbs at you and you're gobbling up these breadcrumbs, not a good investment. But if you're longing for more in life, this is your soul desiring growth. What is this Page of Pentacles? And the 7 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 7 of Swords is about avoiding. Somebody here is like avoiding some kind of lesson, ignoring the lesson. I'm also getting something about lying, cheating, stealing, thieving. Somebody here who robs your money, your time, your energy. Studying or research. But the Page of Pentacles is about, you know, studiousness. Something about not learning. 7 of Swords can also be avoiding on a breadcrumber. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is about teacher-student learning. Or there is something about convention versus a taboo approach to life. Government agency jobs, institutions, rules, regulations, restrictions. Notary Republic. Group, club, organization. Oh, sloppy. Sloppy work. Yeah, because 7 of Swords could be like sloppy in getting something started. What is this 7 of Pentacles? Reassessment, reevaluation, stop and smell the roses. Who do I want to invest in? What is worth my time investing in? Should I scrap this idea? And this could also be somebody very manipulative, car salesman. So somebody who has a hidden agenda or a motive, but it's breadcrumbs. Or somebody here is avoiding learning some kind of lesson. So they're going to go around and around in circles in some kind of pattern. What is coming with me here? Playing the long game. What's coming with me for the long haul? The stuff that's growing. And the 8 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. And the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison, feeling stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of circumstance or investment that keeps you bound and stuck, feeling helpless and hopeless. But this is a need for you to see that you have the key around your neck to get yourself out of this situation. It's some kind of investment that makes you feel trapped or stuck. But this is also, fear doesn't exist. Fear is what we make up in our heads that holds us back from something we truly want, desire, and dream of. So it's almost like looping thoughts on some kind of investment. But there's something here you have to scrap. The world could be something about getting closure issues on some kind of investment, whatever that investment is. Moving away from some kind of commitment, connection as well. And this World card is about karmic cycles closing out. Wrapping up or tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. And this could be like sloppy thinking as well. Not organized. Somebody not organized. What is this Fool and Two of Pentacles? And the Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Ten of Pentacles is your end all be all, your big old house, your white picket fence. There also could be something about commitment, connections, family, community, legacy, luxury, inheritance. Or what is the pros and cons to this Ten of Pentacles? Because it keeps you stuck in some kind of investment. This is close communities or a new commitment. So this could be an investor here. It's like sneaking away from something that was not a good investment. Okay, so what is this? Nine of Swords and Six of Swords. And the Empress. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Libra, Taurus. Could be dealing with a Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart. But this beautiful energy is about relax and commitment. There's something about fear, worry, about giving birth to your dreams. Or there is something about the reciprocation. Be open and receptive to help, love, and support. But let go of how it's going to come to you. And allow yourself to receive. Sit in your body. This is about getting out in nature, nurturing your body, your temple. And letting go of some kind of nightmare or frustration. Something that was causing you sleepless nights, or you're allowed to take a relaxing day. You know, the Empress is about some kind of glow up. But it is also about becoming your own entrepreneur. Something about Mother. What is this King of Pentacles and Chariot? And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Change, transition, transformation, a metamorphosis. And this is about letting go of old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs. And this can be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow yourself to go with the flow. Allow things to die out in your life. Whatever this commitment, connection, could be somebody, maybe a mother, or remothering yourself. Give yourself the kindness and compassion you were not shown as a child. So this is some kind of birth announcement. Or what feels like home to me. Something doesn't feel like home to you anymore. So maybe your pros and cons to looking into where you'd like to live or where you would like to connect with work and career. What is this? Page of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. This is sloppy thinking. Or somebody here is not learning a lesson. There's something about manipulation. Or somebody here has a hidden agenda or a motive. Liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Something that thieves and robs your time, money, and energy. And it is burnout. It is also overworking and getting crumbs, possibly. But it is also a one-sided situation. What is a one-sided situation? This is carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, frustration, burden. I'm also getting something about a child who is actually possibly even sneaking away or trying to sneak out of some kind of circumstance or situation. You know, 10 of Wands is about feeling very lethargic almost. So burning yourself out for crumbs. But I'm also getting an energy of like, let go of this burden. It's not for your responsibility. Like nurture, but don't enable somebody, because or else they're not going to grow. What is this 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords? What are you feeling stuck in some kind of investment? Looping thoughts. And the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. And you have the 10 of Swords there at the bottom, which is Gemini energy, which is a dead end or an impasse. Something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. Something coming in unexpectedly. And it's an unexpected investment. There's a change here in your work circumstance or where you're living or who you're networking with. That gets you, it's almost like in the nick of time. Like you feel stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of investment, and then also feeling hopeless and helpless in your situation, and then boom. Expect the unexpected. It's taking an unexpected turn. And this could also be luck going in your favor, depending on if you take action. Thinking worst case scenario when worst case scenario never happens. 99% of the time, worst case scenario doesn't happen. It's that 1% that maybe something could. Stalker. Stalking, watching, and obsess. So right here, if you are constantly comparing your life to another person's life, or comparing, you know, your, let's just say, work life to another person's work life, stalking, watching, and obsess, this is sloppy thinking, but it's also a heavy one-sided situation. You could also have somebody who is watching, stalking, keeping tabs on you. Again, there's something that you're letting go of, some kind of commitment, but doing so with grace and beauty. Groupie. This person could be a tag along or someone in your social circle. I'm also getting don't post anything, because posting things is seeking validation and approval of look at me, look what I'm doing. But also I feel like there is somebody who is watching all your social media. And groupie can also be like too many cooks here in the kitchen, right? Caught a case. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. So going back to, yeah, possibly maybe in some kind of group thing here, where you could all be collaborating and every single one of you, I don't know, get some kind of funky rash. Could be shingles, could be anything. I'm also getting something about like foot fungus, like fungi, you know, like things like that. And so you might want to take care of the health, the body. Empress does not compromise with anybody. She's like, no, or he's like, no, I'm going to take care of this body, this temple, and I'm going to show the kindness and compassion that I didn't get as a child and remother myself. Ignoring. Drama starter. So moving away from anybody who stirs the shish pot or who you find dramatic. Maybe this person is trying to point the finger at you if they're like, look at you, you gave me foot fungus. And thief. This is also, again, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Who is robbing your time, money, and energy, and where is your focus? And I'm also getting something about the all work and no play. So materialism or materialistic or what somebody has is more important to you, or status, whatever this is, or something that you have here, Gem, is more important to this person. No facts. Never has the facts, makes up shish and lies. Tell me more about this drama starter and theft. This person robs your time, money, and energy. So breadcrumber or sloppy thinking. Knock it off. If you got sloppy thinking, put it to an end. Fake accounts. Fake social media. Accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So this is what's robbing your time, money, and energy. So if you're doing that to a person or a person is doing that to you and talking shish. Yeah, somebody could be also talking smack. It could be in an actual friendship group or like any kind of group that you belong to, group, club, organization. Groupie is like somebody riding your coattail, but they ain't you. Or if you're seeking validation and approval from others, you know, putting stuff out there on social media. Like, look at me, look what I'm doing. Look how good I am. Could be somebody who does want your attention though. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. Not enough. Frustrated in relationships, lacks of confidence, self-sabotaging, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaiting message, arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. So you might have somebody around you who is a power texter or the hooverer, like mother somebody, nurture the connection, but don't enable this person to have arms that are broken. Or else you're always going to be lifting the heavy burden. And it's like your lesson to learn here is stop the pattern. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Right here, make a promise to yourself. What is your end all be all goal? What is it that you want? I want a big old house with a white picket fence with a wraparound deck. That's your end all be all goal. Take action. Go on the adventure. Girl with a snake. Empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or use, enable, and boundaries. So I would just watch that as well. So right here, this is somebody who is very manipulative, but it is also a heavy one-sided situation where somebody's not learning the lesson. It's sloppy thinking. seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Well, there is 2 masculine archetypes here, or sorry, 1 masculine archetype. So this is the feminine, and then this is a masculine here. There also could be something about a split in the home, splitting assets, but it's going to take time here. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman, especially the Empress there. That's somebody who's self-made, self-educated, possibly owns their own business. This person might not sleep, or something about sleep patterns. It could be a mother. Shield, you need to defend yourself. That's about you standing up to a bully, but also standing up for what you believe in, boundaries. The Empress has healthy boundaries. Dolphin, financial gains usually coming from something you did in the past. Right here. It's like something what goes around comes back around to you, but it's coming in unexpectedly. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. And Gem, you've sown good seeds, especially with the archetypes that are here on the board. Tulip, great passion. And Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, even if they are. Who cares? Because when we're worried that, or we have anxiety that someone is against us, it's people pleasing. Sometimes you just have to be a little bit more selfish and give to yourself. And if anybody slips away from your life because you're not giving them something, that's also transaction and manipulation. It's what can I get out of Gemini so that I can feel better about my selfish self rather than what can I give to the situation. But if it's not reciprocal, it's not reciprocal. So you never have to worry. Everything's always working out for you. That's all you have to say. Everything is always working out for me. I'm always on the right path. I never have to worry that I'm stuck in some kind of circumstance or investment, and you're not, because luck goes in your favor. It is also about expansion by taking action of some kind of investment. You have the key inside of you right here, a key to unopen the limitless in potential. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Gemini. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.